okay, we'll get a walk around portion, so I can talk about the episode. And so, of the series, this episode was 511. I think it was called The Distance. So, after meeting up with him at the end of the previous one, Maggie and Sasha bring Aaron back. And he says he has been spying on the group, essentially, for a while, and has decided he wants them to join him at his little community. He's got pictures of it and its existence, and Rick points out that he doesn't have any pictures of the people, just like the structures. And Rick doesn't trust him. The thing that bothered me most about this episode is Rick comes off as really, really paranoid. Especially with the whole bottle of water incident in the previous episode. He punches Aaron in the face and knocks him unconscious a little bit. Kind of like, not really unconscious, but a little bit out of his wits. He kind of gets a little delirious for a couple minutes before he's really, and starts laughing, and Rick says they can't trust a guy who laughs. He asks how many other people are with him. And he's like, it doesn't matter, you're not going to believe me. But he asks again, he says one. One other guy who was going, they brought 2 cars, an RV and a smaller car, to pick guys up. And, Rick's like, there's no way, we're not going to your community after we got screwed over at Woodbury and Terminus. And everyone else is like, oh, come on, man, we've been out in the middle of fucking nowhere for, like, a whole season. And they basically veto his decision. He's the only one who doesn't want to go. Everyone else, except Daryl, has a few reservations, wants to go. And he's like, okay, you guys go check out where he says these cars are. And if you're not back in 60 minutes, I'll kill him. And they go, find their cars, and they get back within the 60 minutes. Rick doesn't kill him. And they find some food and bring it back with them. And Rick's like, this is ours, isn't it? Well, okay. I want to talk about a scene that I forgot. Before they get back, Judith is crying. And Rick is crushing up acorns. And, the Aaron is like, you guys, you stole my backpack when you knocked me out. And, there's applesauce in there. I brought it specifically, A, to show that we have apple trees, and B, for her. And he doesn't believe it. He thinks, like, it might be poison or something, which is like, this guy comes off as Rick comes off as very paranoid. And for the first half of the episode, it's sort of, Aaron does seem a little sketchy a little bit. It's like, but he always has an alibi. Aaron's like, I don't want to poison your daughter, why would I do that? And he goes, okay, here's the first moment of this guy seems sketchy, but he has an alibi. He asks Aaron to take the applesauce first. He refuses, but says it's because he hates applesauce, not because it's poison. But he eventually does eat it, and Rick takes a bite as well. And gives some to Judith. They all make it out okay. Everyone's still alive. I don't think anyone died in this episode. So they get back. Rick says the food's ours now, whether we want to go or not. And he's like, fine. But everyone else is like, dude, let's go. This barn, it smells like horse shit. Let's go. But he doesn't get to drive, and will take a different route than the one he wants to take, which hasn't been cleared out. Which will come back to bite them. So, Michonne, Glenn, and Rick, and the dude go in the little car. Everyone else goes in the RV. And, Aaron's in the back, tied up. And Rick, like, his hands behind his back, like handcuffed, tied up, not like tied to the seat or anything. Rick's driving, Michonne's in the back seat with Aaron, and Glenn's riding shotgun. And Glenn finds some license plates in the car, in the glove box, which he finds a little suspicious, which Aaron says is because he's making a collection. He wants all 50 states. I I forgot, there was a flare gun in Aaron's pack. That'll become important in a second. Oh, or, hold on a second. When I said Rick pointed out that there were no people in the pictures, that didn't happen then. That happened now, and it's Michonne that does it instead. I actually am sort of starting to get like a little bit of Rick Michonne shipping feelings. Aaron offers Michonne, or he starts telling him about the community, or her, and he shows pictures of his house. And then she realizes that there's no people in the pictures, which, again, makes her suspicious, and they realize that they never asked him the questions, how many people have you killed, how many walkers have you killed, blah, blah. He says lots of walkers, 2 people, and because they were trying to kill him. And at this point, Glenn finds a little sound listening device that he was using to spy on them. So, this is, again, he's sort of suspicious. As this happens, they realize, okay, remember that this road isn't cleared out. They just run straight through a giant herd of walkers, but they can't stop because they know that the RV might be behind them, and they could get rear-ended. So they just plow through them, and eventually get out to check out the damage. When a flare goes off, and they realize the RV is not behind them anymore. They try to get back in the car. Glenn can't start it because there's arms in the engine. And they eventually do get started, though. Actually, no, they don't get it started. They have to do it on foot. They said, let's go to the flare because the RV group will probably think that Rick shot it because they know he had a flare gun with him because it was in Aaron's pack. So they're like, we'll try to go there. There's a bunch of walkers that get in the way, but everyone gets through safely. And Aaron starts getting worried about a man named Eric, who turns out, he turns out he ran over his own ankle with a car. He's like, it doesn't matter because I love you. It turns out that Aaron and Eric are boyfriends. Okay. Who cares? The group is like, well, let's not drive anymore tonight. We'll head to the safe place tomorrow. And Aaron's like, okay. Rick's like, Aaron, you have to sleep over in the other building that's next to where the building they're in. And he's like, but Eric's here, and you're going to have to shoot me if you don't want me to sleep with Eric. I assume not, like, sex, but, especially because his ankle was fucked, that would probably make things a little difficult. Shoot. Eventually, everyone else is like, dude, Rick, you're just being paranoid. And they let him sleep there. Shoot. I forgot what I was gonna say. The next day, they're in the car. Rick is talking to Michonne. Actually, this may have been in the previous scene. I get them confused. Sorry, but when she came upon Woodbury, what did it sound like from the outside? Nothing. And when, I think he's talking to her privately after, in the building. I can't fucking remember. It all is sort of a blur, and I just watched it too. Rick, shoot, fuck. Rick asked her, what it sounded like when they came upon Terminus, and nothing. It's like, well, I don't know. He's like, I don't know what's going to convince me to take my baby daughter into this place. This scene becomes important. Next day, they're on the RV, Noah has a gimp leg, right? It actually turns out he got it before before he ever met the group. It was after the walkers happened, though. I thought it was because he fell, and then he kept hurting himself, and basically his legs fucked, but apparently the place has a surgeon who might be able to fix it. I don't know if that'll become important or not. It wasn't in this episode. So they pull up to the place, and what do we hear? children playing. And at that point, Rick's like, okay, we'll go in. And that's the end of the episode. Alright, so, let's go back to the game. So we can check out, sorry if my playing with my keys comes through on the mic. I just have to fidget when I talk like that. Let's look at these peaches. Doesn't really look like me, except that she has pigtails. Okay, that was pointless. Alright, we're supposed to be looking around the lodge. Anything we can look at? Oh, there's something. A CD. There's some candles over there we can look at.
Cousin Jared's concert, October 13th, 1998.
Wow, that's old. Okay. Let's look at the dinner table.
Reminds me of school.
Probably because all the big, long tables like that. So I guess we can check out the Christmas tree and possibly talk to Sarita. Let's look at the Christmas tree and then we'll talk to Sarita. Oh, they're humming. Or whatever that is. Stop dying.
I haven't seen one of these since...
Good King Wenceslas. It's my favorite Christmas song.
I don't actually know that one. I've heard the title before, but I don't think I've ever actually heard it.
Here, Sarah, you take this and string them up over there.
She's got an interesting accent.
You knew Kenny before. It must be incredible to see him again.
Yeah!
When I met him, well, he's so different now.
How'd you meet?
You must be so glad.
So, how'd you meet Kenny?
I found him holed up in an old restaurant, if you can believe it.
Hold up.
You should have seen his beard then. Perfect. Now we just need the topper.
We always had an angel on top of our tree.
My family didn't celebrate Christmas, but I still love the decorations.
Okay, so find a tree topper. Looks like there was someone to talk to over here. Let's see, there's a map we can look at. Lone Pine Winter Park Trail map. Alright. There's a fireplace we can look at. Warm our hands on it. Okay. So, we need to find a tree topper. God, you walk so slow. Can I go up these stairs by any chance?
It's crazy. Why would they follow us this far?
We can't be sure.
It's been a week, man. We gotta be out of the woods.
We can't be sure. They might be tracking us.
Tracking? What do you think they are? Ninjas?
Clem, Luke said you saw some people in the valley.
Uh-huh.
People? Way down there.
I saw lights.
She's got binoculars, genius.
I saw lights.
Which way did they go?
Back into the woods.
I guess...
We cannot take any chances. We leave at dawn.
But we're safe here for tonight, right?
Clementine, you talked to that man Walter, right? What did he say? You didn't tell him anything about us, did you? We have to be careful. They could be hiding
he mentioned someone else.
He mentioned someone else.
Who's
Someone
Walter?
else? Who?
His friend. His name is Matthew.
Oh,
Look, I don't care what that man said. We're staying here tonight.
it almost
Talk to
sounds like
rest
the
of them.
episode.
They trust you. See what you can find out. I'm gonna go find Luke.
Honey, I don't feel so good.
Beck, what's wrong?
I just need something to drink.
You got it. I'll be right back.
Okay, am I going to be able to talk to her alone? So you talk to Beck.
Are you okay?
Just got a little dizzy. I can't even take care of myself. How am I supposed to raise a child? I mean, how can anyone now?
It's not going to be easy.
It's not gonna be easy.
I mean, they do it in the show,
I
so...
know it's gonna be hard. But at the same time, I already feel a little less lonely. Because I know that no matter what happens, I'll get to meet someone new.
Unless it's still boring.
She's kicking. Wanna listen? That food smells good, huh?
Sure, why not?
Can I?
Rebecca will remember that.
She's gonna be a runner.
Wow. You okay?
It's not his.
Oh. Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me this?
I trust you. For some reason. And I can tell you've kept a few secrets.
And I'll keep that secret.
Alvin finds out, he'll kill me. I don't know what to do. I can't believe I'm asking a little girl for advice.
I wouldn't say anything.
I wouldn't say anything.
There's my man.
You all right, baby?
I'm fine, you big dope.
Just need to get some food in you. Thanks for staying with her, Clem. Can you go ask that Walter guy when we're gonna eat?
Okay.
I love you, silly bear.
Huh, what could
I
be
hate
in
it when you call me
here?
that.
Examine the
But
box.
I mean it.
Huh, it's gonna have
I
to
love
be
you
an
too.
angel.
You get some rest now.
That's the obvious answer, and we're at the right height. I figured we have to do that from here. Put angel on the Christmas tree.
She looks so cool.
Sarah will remember that.
Beautiful. I used to love this time of year. You know, now that your friends are here, this place is starting to feel like a real home.
That's good,
Matthew
I guess.
and Walter are amazing people. Honestly, it's dangerous to be this kind, but they can't help it. Wait until you meet Matthew. He's a real character.
Where is
First
Matthew?
time he met me, he called me Rita.
Where is Matthew?
Oh, he likes to go on long walks. He and Walter used to vacation here. He should be back
Long
soon.
walks. That's suspicious.
Clem, I wanted to ask you, does Kenny seem different to you? I didn't know him before, and, well...
I haven't
curious.
noticed.
I haven't noticed.
Oh, well, let me know if you do.
Why?
Well, you
yes.
three have been busy.
Kenny, isn't it great?
I got it, hon.
I think I can manage, Ken.
I said I got it.
Whoa! That's a little harsh.
Always has to play the gentleman. But I'll tell you, when I met him, he couldn't lift a fly.
It doesn't
Well,
sound
everyone?
like the Kenny right now.
Dinner is served. Come on, let's eat.
Alright. That sounds good. Alright, we're saving. Well, I think that'll have to be 2 videos. There'll be 2 short videos, but it'll be 2 videos. I'm gonna end things here. I am Clementine, and I'm out.